Hi and welcome back. We're going to talk a little bit now about the types of services and things that are popular on Fiverr, things that you should be considering offering. And I just want to tell you that at the end of the day, services win out over products every time. So yes, you can sell products, ebooks, video courses, PLR, whatever. You can do that through Fiverr. And there are a handful of people who have actually not been doing too bad selling their products through Fiverr in this way. I just want to show you here, there's a person here called Coach Sue, joined Fiverr over 2 years ago, rated 98%, is a level 2. They've sold products here that provide notes on Mass Control by Frank Kern, notes on Operation Video Black Box, notes on Ali Brown's Success Blueprint, notes on the Beyond the Blueprint and Evan Pagan's product. So this person is giving you their own personalized notes and that and helping you, and they're saying they're coaching you to make money online. And they actually, if you go through looking at these gigs, some of them have been purchased. If I click on this one's, I think it's 12 people collected the gig with no negative reviews. So this person is actually selling notes on different courses and products on the market and making money from doing so. This person here is giving away private label articles. They also do SEO links and stuff like that as well. And they've made some sales. They're also a level 2. So they're obviously doing some kind of sales on Fiverr, although looking through a lot of their article packs, I'm not seeing many of them selling. The one thing that seems to be interesting with people that do products on Fiverr is that for some reason, design work can be hit and miss. PLR can be hit and miss. And when I say design work, I mean things like lots of people offering Facebook fan pages, for example. When it very first launched, the Fiverr site was just an absolute awash with orders. People were actually scrambling to make the orders because to get a Facebook timeline image done for $5 was good value. Now that's starting to drop off, and you're not seeing so many. People still are making some money with it, but it's not as popular. So again, it's about being on the pulse of what's happening within your particular niche market as well, and also the professionalism with which you deliver your products. So if you're doing a logo design and lots of other work, and again, when I talk about some people that are high rated later on, you'll see that what they do is they diversify through lots of different sectors. So they don't just do perhaps design work. They'll do web design, they'll do logo design, they'll do banner graphics, they'll do flyers. They'll even then step into perhaps doing other things like video design and stuff like that for you as well. So again, diversifying what you offer as you grow will help you to get more income. And the thing is, once people see you as a top rated seller and they've seen that you've had gigs that have been collected a few hundred times, they are more likely, it's that social proof again, they're more likely to order from you, and then it'll just keep compounding from there. So just to give you an overview of the types of things that do tend to do quite well is writing services. So that's copywriting articles, writing of jingles for people, writing sales letters, research work, rewriting, even spinning content can do well. Audio side is doing jingles, ads, royalty-free tracks if you're a musician, mapping it to video ads. So if someone's got a video ad they've had made with just images, creating some audio track for that. Videos obviously do well, doing YouTube ads for people, editing of After Effects intros to those that don't have it. So if you go to sites like Graphic River and stuff like that, or other sites that offer actual After Effects intros and logo stings and stuff like that. For those people out there who haven't got the $2,500 to buy the CS suite or don't want to pay the $50 a month or whatever it is to have the new cloud version, they don't have the time or the experience. If you can do that and you have those products, offer it as a service to people, show them what you can do and what you can edit, and sell your editing services rather than your production services. So they go and buy the actual intro that they want, and then they tell you how they want you to edit it and what they want you to include, and you offer that as a service. There's lots of things that you can do with the talents that you have. Other editing work, lower thirds for videos. If they stand in front of something like a green screen or a plain wall, you can drop in images and logos for them on an editing designer. Designer side, you can do graphics, banners, business cards, logos, landing pages, Facebook pages, Twitter backgrounds. Again, like I said, they're up and down at the moment. If you're good at other types of art, perhaps stop motion, where you see people like using a Scrabble board or a piece of paper that crumples up and then uncrumples to reveal a logo. If you can do sort of stop motion type things, or cartoon and caricatures are popular as well. If you do voiceovers, music, jingles again, different actor styles in the style of, those types of things do well. even offer sales services for people, perhaps do canvassing. There's not much of that that's seen on Fiverr, but if you offer that as a service for people, where you'll do cold calling and canvassing and get lead production for them, offer so many phone calls per minute or whatever, or per few minutes, and offer those as a service. Do something different to attract business people. SEO, of course, web services, marketing, getting things like Facebook likes, Twitter followers, YouTube followers, link building, domain submission, article submission. They all do well. The only thing I'd say to you is, if you're going to buy things on Fiverr as opposed to sell them, the one thing that's not ever worth buying in the general rule of things is traffic to your website. And the reason for that is 99.999% of all gigs on Fiverr offering you traffic is going to probably be bot traffic from some far out country anyway. And all it's going to do is actually damage your rating in Google and the SERPs, because the time they spend on your site, or the bounce rate, is going to be high. The time is going to be like seconds, not minutes, so that's going to really lower your stats. So that kind of traffic just isn't worth the while getting, unless you can find someone who genuinely drives good traffic. But as I just said, let's face it, 100% of the time you're not going to get that, but you will find that kind of service being sold. One thing that is popular, we'll talk about later, is arbitrage, where you can find people who do certain services and you can sell them on Fiverr, or even use them then on your own sites, or you can join up services and offer them as services elsewhere. But things like Facebook likes or fan page likes, Twitter followers, YouTube, that can actually be good in some respects for some businesses, and it's quite a popular thing that people spend money on. Let's say you're a business and you've just started your own fan page, or you're providing web services for clients, for example, and you've just opened a fan page for them. Again, it's social proof. If somebody goes to their fan page and there's only 2 likes, or there's no likes, they might go away again without even bothering to spend time on it, which is a shame, because when it's brand new, someone's got to start somewhere. So what people quite often will do is they'll go and buy 2, 3, 4, 500, 1,000 Facebook fan page likes, not because then it is getting them valuable traffic, but it just gives them a kind of a social proof from the get-go, so that when the genuine people start to filter through the marketing efforts to bring them there, they already look popular. So people hang around and give it the time. And then just because they saw there's 892 likes already, they give it a bit more of their time, look at the fan page, and then they actually end up liking it themselves. And then the business can grow from there. You can make money from offering those kind of services. It's potentially there for you to do. So ultimately, providing services or just being very wacky. Yes, there is craft stuff. You saw that girl earlier on with the fluffy things that she's giving away, she's making, and the little Lion King pendants or whatever. People do make products and give them away. But if you've got a talent for being crazy or doing acrobats across a field while holding up a sign, things like that, or you don't mind dressing up in a panda or gorilla uniform or looking like a banana, whatever, those things do sell on Fiverr as well. So gimmicks do sell, and then good quality professional services to build a business, like you see with this lady we talked about earlier on. I'll just bring her up on the screen for you. This one here, the actress Ellen, and again, make sure when you start opening an account, when you first open an account on Fiverr, actually put something that describes what you do. So like here, this lady is an actress, so that's what she's used as her profile. And to join Fiverr, it's very simple. From the homepage, I'll go to the homepage for you now. This is on every page anyway. You come to Fiverr, you hit join, and it's very simple. You can either join with Facebook if you've got a Facebook account already, and you can see 50,790 other people like this as well. Or you just create an account, you put an email, choose a username and password, and make the username something that is relevant to what you're offering, because that will help you to stand out. Agree to the terms of service, which you should read, and then put in the little sum and hit join. And there you are. You start then creating your account within Fiverr. And remember, at the beginning, when you first start, you can't offer all sorts of new levels. You can only offer a basic gig to people. So go ahead and do that. And then once you level up, then you can start to offer upgradable services. And that's how you can make your money. But try to focus on things you're giving people that's a good service. But also try to think about reducing your time spent on the job, or making it a little bit cleverer so that you can earn more money later on. Because like I said, at the end of the day, if you're only going to make $3.75 and it takes you an hour or an hour and a half to produce a gig for someone every single time, then you really are going to find it hard. If you're doing that in the beginning and being smart, and in later on in the course we try and get into that for you, where I explain to you how to be smarter with doing that, then if you're only going to ever earn $3.75 an hour for life, you really perhaps want to get a job working somewhere else, local library, McDonald's, as a waiter, whatever, because you'll make more money if that's what you're in it to do. If you're in it to build a business and you know that by offering great services for a low price initially just to get those level up, you're being a smart cookie, and then you might find the benefits later on within using Fiverr. Okay, so in the next video, I'm going to talk to you about the arbitrage side of things, of how to take other talents and scramble things up and make a bit more money using the Fiverr system.